are here at Motiongate. This is our first outdoor park here in the United Arab Emirates. Very excited to be here. It's definitely a bucket list park. Let's get in. So we're inside the park now, and now we're going into the Dreamworks area, where we're going to do Madagascar Mad Pursuit.
Ja. Ah nee, wacht, dat is nog een film.
Are you excited to ride the coaster?
Very excited, especially for Madagascar Mad Pursuit. It's one of my top bucket list coasters, so I'm looking forward to it. I'm a big dark ride fan and indoor coaster, so this is very good for me.
Madagascar Mad Pursuit. I think it's more of a family coaster. The lounge is great though. The layout isn't that good. It's more of a lot of turns and twists stick together. One great airtime moment and that's it. Yeah, there isn't much to it. It's just a fun coaster. Nothing too special. So now we're in the incredible world of Kung Fu Panda. Here isn't a roller coaster, but there are a lot of rides over here, so let's discover it. What did you discover?
Noodle copias.
Noodle copias. What do you want to eat?
Mr. Prince famous walk.
Is there something else you want to eat?
Spring rolls. Whatever this is.
Yum yum. There are also smoothies over here.
That's not necessary.
So explain what happens to you in the ride.
Holy cow! In this ride you get touched, eaten up, heard, seen and smelled.
Holy cow.
Oh my.
So now we're going in Kung Fu Panda Unstoppable Awesomeness. No idea what it is, but all is, yeah, let's go. So we just came off Kung Fu Panda Unstoppable Awesomeness. This was a motion simulator. It was quite nice. The screen was very good, although the ride system itself was a bit janky. So I liked it, definitely a lot of fun. Our next ride will be Dragon Gliders, a mech inverted power coaster. This is the second one in the world. The other one is Arthur, located at Europa Park. That's a fun coaster, so let's see how much fun this one is. I think it's better than Arthur and Europa Park, although the other people in my group disagree with me. It had a lot of scenes, it was also a bit screen-based, but I didn't mind it. So let's get to the next ride. So we're now in the Shrek themed area. In this area you can find a dark ride. Shrek is one of my favorite films in my childhood, so I'm very excited to be here. It already looks beautiful like all the other areas in this park. So yeah, let's get to the dark ride.
Daar stond nog een dubbel trekkaart, maar daar word ik niet mee op, denk ik. Dit was wel mooi, dit.
So she just bought this candy that we can't get in Belgium and she's gonna give a review. Taste them. Yum yum.
Very good.
Very good. Can you tell something more about the flavors?
It's a fruity flavor and a little bit sour, but not too much.
Not too much. You can enjoy it.
Yeah.
You will devour it. So we just came off the Shrek dog ride. It was a fun dog ride. I definitely think the last bit of the ride was better than the first bit of the ride. It has some good parts and some bad parts. I expected a bit more of it, but it was a lot of fun. They tell the story very well of the films, so people who haven't seen the films can understand it as well. Now we're going outside, so yeah, let's get scorched by the burning sun of Dubai. So we also bought this water in a can, like you have Coke in a can, so let's try it out. The next area that we will visit is Lionsgate. In this area you can find 3 roller coasters, a Hunger Games roller coaster, a John Wick roller coaster, and a Now You Can See Me roller coaster. So let's get in. I'm very excited. Coaster. This is Now You See Me High Roller, the Mauro spinning roller coaster. So let's get on it. It already looks very well themed. So we just did the Now You See Me High Roller. This was a fun and funky roller coaster. It was quite smooth. It had some great positive forces to it. No airtime, unfortunately, but yeah, not every coaster has airtime. The theming was so and so. I expected a bit more, to be totally honest, especially because this coaster is quite new, but I enjoyed it a lot. Let's get to John Wick. So we just did John Wick Open Contract. It was my first Assassin's Creed and I actually really liked it. It wasn't rough as many people said it was, and the flips were quite good, so yeah, a fun coaster overall. And I'm hoping one comes to Europe very soon. And the next ride that we're going to do is Capital Bullet Train. This is a Mack Rides Lounge coaster. I'm very excited to ride this one. I heard it's similar to Star Trek and Movie Park Germany. I didn't like that one as much, so I hope this one will be better. So we just came off Capital Bullet. The lounges were very weak, but the ride itself was quite fun. It was very whippy and snappy, there was airtime and it was a little bit intense. Overall a fun and good package of a coaster. So we just did the Panam aerial tour and now we're going to the other side of the park in the Columbia Pictures area to the Rapids River because it's way too hot over here. Spaghetti. So we just got off Green Hornet. This is a Girls Tower bobsled coaster. It was a lot of fun, definitely quite smooth. The brakes were not that smooth, they were Girls Tower brakes after all. Yeah, a fun and smooth coaster with some great positive forces, although it doesn't have any airtime, which is quite a shame because it has an airtime hill that doesn't deliver anything. We're now going to the Rapids River because it's way too hot. It's like 41, 42 degrees. It's too much. We're dying over here. So we just got off the Rapids River. It was not that great, to be honest. The water was warm, the teaming was warm down. It's actually something you see in the whole of the park, that the teaming is crumbling, the walls are crumbling. Yeah, definitely something they could improve on. Yeah. Okay, not that great. We're now going to the Ghostbusters dark ride. Hopefully it's a shooting dark ride because she likes them a lot.
How do I like a lot?
Shooting dark rides.
Ah, yeah, I love that.
Yes. Well, let's discover Ghostbusters. So we just did Ghostbusters. It was a lot of fun. It was indeed a shooting dark ride, and now we're going to Hotel Transylvania. What do you think of your chips?
It's delicious.
What do they taste like?
Pizza.
Pizza. Yum yum. Yes.
Indeed.
We just did the Hotel Transylvania. It was a fun dark ride with nothing too special. I think it's one of the best of the park, if not the best. I'm not so sure about it. And now we're going to do the drop tower. So the last area that we still have to do is the Smurfs area. Here you can find the last coaster of the park, the Smurf Express, and this will be my 300th coaster.
I really love it.
So we just did the Smurfs dark ride and the coaster. It was a lot of fun. The coaster was better than expected. It had some whip to it. Definitely a fun family coaster. And it was my 300th coaster. The dark ride was also a lot of fun. No screams this time. That was quite a surprise and also very well themed. Now we're exiting the park to go to our second park today, Real Madrid World. See you in the vlog over there.